This is me 3 months ago, and this is me now. I've lost 60 pounds since I started this transformation journey, but then I saw this Mr. Beast video, and I thought to myself, I think I can beat the Beast. His video did exactly what I think he was hoping for. It inspired me, it challenged me, and now it created their biggest enemy. All jokes aside, the dude in the video, Madge, is awesome. His passion, drive, ambition, and kind-heartedness really shined through. So I came up with an idea. I started actively trying to lose weight on May 6th. That was 90 days ago. Madge, with the help of Mr. Beast and all of his assets, lost 100 pounds in 178 days. So, if I want to beat that, if I want to beat Mr. Beast at his own game, I'd have to lose 40 more pounds in the next 87 days or less. So I'm throwing down the gauntlet. I will lose 100 pounds faster than Madge did in Mr. Beast's video, and I will do a daily vlog until the goal is achieved. Let's dive into today's video.
Good morning. The sun is rising right now. It's July 31st, 2026. If I do go through with what I'm saying, this is day one of daily vlogs. I want to do a challenge, see if I can do a daily vlog for an entire month. So let's say 30 days. This is day one. Trying to challenge myself, trying to build that discipline and consistency in habits, because honestly it's kind of hard to post once a week on YouTube, and yeah, I really want to just get through the growing pains, the feeling awkward on camera, the time it takes to script, edit, all that good stuff. So So, most people are here to see my weight loss journey and how it's going. I think I stepped on the scale today and I was 214, 213, down from 270 from almost 3 months ago. And yeah, just kind of want to give you guys a glimpse of what's going on in my day. Spin the camera around. Yeah, every morning, day starts the same. Do about a 20-minute walk with my dog Danny, and I think she's pooping now. So I'll pick up poop. Catch you guys in a bit. I wanted to talk about why I'm gonna attempt to do a daily vlog. Like a lot of you guys, maybe not. I don't know. I might be aging myself, but Casey Neistat is one of my big heroes, or my big idols. Just love the guy. Seems like he's just so creative and so positive. And I remember years ago, I don't even know when it was, 10 years ago or something like that. He's one of the OGs of YouTube, and he started, or at least popularized the idea of a daily vlog, which no way in heck I'm going to be able to compete with that. I'm not trying to compete with that. I'm just trying to be inspired by him, because not only did he do a daily vlog for over a year or whatever it was, but the quality of all of his videos were still amazing. The quality, the storytelling, the humor, the entertainment, all of that stuff was on a daily basis amazing. Now, I'm not trying to be self-deprecating or anything like that, but I'm having my expectations a little bit lower. Put my phone down because my shoulder's getting tired. Mainly because I just want to do this for discipline's sake. Discipline's super important, and building habits is super important. I do not want to rely on motivation or how I feel, because those are not solid foundations. You can feel like trash, you can feel lazy, you can feel unmotivated, you can feel uninspired all the time. I mean, it's just super easy to feel that way. But when you have discipline, it just makes things so much simpler. You don't
you don't think, you don't feel, you just do. And I think if I attempt a 30-day vlogging challenge, I think it's going to build a discipline. That's the goal. And kind of give people a glimpse, of course, into my life and what I'm trying to do right now. I'm down 55, 56, 57 pounds. It's gonna be 3 months in a week. So I'm gonna keep saying I'm down 55 pounds in 2 months. And yeah, everything's just so exciting. Everything's cool. Just like a new chapter in life, like a restart, you know. For the past 8 years, I've been 270 pounds, and it's only taken 2 months to get back to what I weighed when I got married, you know. So I'm back to my wedding weight. I can fit into my wedding dress again. And you know, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be like 3 more months and I'll be to my college weight, which would be nuts. That would be so cool. And really, for the longest time, I thought I was stuck. You know, I bought into the stories that I told myself, you know, the story of bad genetics, or the story of, you know, dealt a tough hand in life, or the story of, I'm a Pacific Islander boy, you know, we carry weight easy, you know, this is how we do. Or even just the story of like, I'm older now, I'm almost 40. You know what they say, once you pass 30, it's all downhill, or whatever it is that anyone wants to say. Those stories I totally bought into, and it's pretty wild to think that, like, you know, just 2 months of discipline erased 8 years of bad decisions. So I'm super inspired and super excited. And yeah, I want to start daily vlogging, show you guys a glimpse of what's going on in my life, show people that building discipline and building good habits and going on a weight loss journey. A weight loss journey doesn't have to be horrendous. I mean, look at this. I got this giant jacuzzi for like 30 people to myself. I get to watch the sunrise every morning. And I don't, that's the crazy thing is now, like, I don't think about it. It's not like waking up at 5:30 or 6 a.m. is extremely difficult. I don't even set an alarm, you know, my body's whatever circadian rhythm or bio clock, whatever you want to call it. My eyes just open up naturally now, like around 5:45, 6 a.m. And I'm surprised sometimes if I sleep past that. Sometimes I wake up at 5:30 and it means I just swim a little bit earlier. Yeah, so back to the daily vlog. I'm just gonna kind of document my day. Now, here's the thing. My days might be super boring because when you're trying to build habits and you're trying to build discipline and you're trying to build all of that, you're gonna build routine, and routine, it's gonna be slightly boring, but I'm gonna treat it like, obviously there's gonna be some of you guys that are gonna join me on this journey and watch every single video I post, which I appreciate you guys to death. But I'm gonna say, like, the vast majority of people are gonna be like, every single one of my videos is gonna be the first and only one they watch. So apologies if you are a returning visitor and you hear me say the same things again, like I lost 50 pounds or I'm building disciplines or blah 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 blah. But yeah, I'm gonna sit in this jacuzzi for about 20 minutes, get some stretching in, some warm up, and then I'm gonna swim. Right now I'm swimming 25 laps a day, which takes just under 40 minutes, 36 if I'm doing really well and swimming fast. Yeah, and then after that I jump into my Japanese walking routine once I get back to my house, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll catch you guys after I swim. Just finished doing my swimming and stretching routine. Did 25 laps. One thing that kind of sucks though is I forgot my smartwatch, so it's really hard to keep track of how many laps I'm doing, and also just the psychological not logging it feels kind of crappy, but I know that I did 25 laps, and yeah, I think I did it in good pace. But about to get home, quick rinse, and then do some Japanese style walking on my treadmill. One of my favorite things in the world is about to go down. So I just got back, took off all my clothes in the garage to let my clothes dry and get that chlorine smell off. And now I'm about to walk in, and my chubby little fur baby is about to jump all over me. So let's go check that out. Alright. Banana. Danny Booger. Hi, baby bumps. Hi, lumpy bumpies. Hi, Danny Ganucci's. Dan. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, Bubba. Where's your toy, Bubba? Where's your toy? Let's go throw your toy, baby. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, you gotta give it to me. Oh, what about this one, Nance? What about this one? Danny Boogies. Go get it, boogers. Good girl, Dan. Okay. Day 1 of the attempt at a daily vlog for 30 days straight. Trying to document my weight loss journey. This is day 1. About to step on that scale. And for people that have not been following me or haven't seen any of my videos, May 6th I started this transformation journey, or at least this attempt. I was 270 pounds on May 6th, and it's been almost 3 months. One more week, it'll be 3 months. And let's see how much I'm down. I'm gonna put the camera down for a second so that it doesn't count the camera's weight. We are at 213. So I'm no science whiz, but that's, oh gosh, terrible. 57 pounds, almost 57 pounds down. This is day 1 of the daily vlog challenge. Yeah, I just finished my swim and my walk with my doggy, and I'm about to hit this bad boy, do some Japanese style walking, which I'll put the camera up over there and talk more about that in a second. Real quick, with a bigger mirror, maybe better light. This is what 213 looks like. Trying my best not to suck my gut in, but I really want to. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, 2 months ago it was here. It was here. Yeah, hopefully these videos encourage me to continue when the inevitable struggle comes in the next couple of weeks, months, years. But yeah, so this is 213. So I'm choosing to do a daily vlog right now, mainly because I really want to try to build discipline in this YouTube game. I spent the past 2 months building really solid discipline and really healthy habits in terms of exercise, fitness, movement, sleep, and just getting my 9-to-5 type stuff done. And yeah, I have this passion. I want to tell this story. I want to share the journey and the transformation that hopefully I continue to go through. And I think what's like a better vehicle? I don't know if there's a better vehicle than just vlogging daily to share that. So I'm out of breath right now because I'm doing Japanese walking.
Relax.
I think I shared earlier, I just swam 25 laps in the pool. Did a little yoga routine in and out of the jacuzzi, and now I'm trying to do a quick 30-minute session of Japanese style walking, which is 3 minutes of low intensity, like 2.5 miles per hour, flat incline, followed by 3 minutes of high intensity, which is you can either increase your speed to like 3.5, 4 miles per hour, or increase your incline, which right now I'm kind of like enjoying doing the incline because it makes it feel like I'm on a hike, you know. So 3 minutes slow, 3 minutes highest incline my treadmill can do. Do that 5 times and you got 30 minutes of Japanese walking. And I've been doing it for 7 days now. Today's like day 8, and I found, at least for me, that it's kind of accelerated my weight loss. I lost 50 pounds really fast, 2 months, and I got down to 220, and I got stuck at 220 for quite a while. I want to say stuck, but I mean, I know the body is interesting, right? You could lose a bunch of weight like crazy. You can stay exactly the same, even though you feel like I killed myself at the gym, or I went on such a long walk, or I dieted and ate salads and whole foods. But the body's weird. And honestly, the more you keep track of what's going on in your body, the less it gets scary. So like, for example, tomorrow, August 1st, it's my parents' anniversary, and we're gonna go to their favorite Chinese restaurant. So we're talking multiple thousands of milligrams of sodium I'm about to intake, MSG, lots of carbs. I'm not gonna say no to fried rice, but I know that tomorrow is gonna be a hardcore cheat day. I know that Saturday morning when I weigh myself, my body's gonna be retaining a whole lot of water because of all that salt. And so knowing all this, I know that Saturday morning's weigh-in is gonna look real rough. And it could discourage you heavily, right? If it took you a month to lose like 4 pounds of fat, and then in one cheat meal day, you gain it all back and then some. But you gotta remember, it's a difference between burning fat and losing water weight. So just as fast as that weight's gonna come back on Saturday morning, if I get myself back on track, sorry, alarm's about to go off. All right, 3 minutes of 10% grade incline. All right, as fast as that weight got retained in water Saturday, if my Saturday day is clean, as in I'm still walking my 15,000 steps, I'm still swimming or doing some type of resistance training, and I'm still eating, trying to reduce carbs and eat a lot of whole foods and lots of protein, Sunday morning, I should step on the scale and see most of that damage I did on Friday gone. So, but that's the beauty of these daily vlogs. If I keep them up, you guys should actually be able to see it, right? You guys will be able to see the destruction or the enjoyment of Friday and that cheat meal and that time I get to spend with my parents before they go back to the Philippines. Then you guys will get to see the destruction of Saturday. I won't be able to hide it on my face, no matter what I say, like, oh, expected. I knew it was gonna happen, and I'm okay. You guys might be able to see those micro expressions on my face of sadness and disappointment, but that's the thing. You gotta just mentally prepare. It's no big deal. And then Sunday, you guys will be able to see that weight disappear. Potentially 3-4 pounds disappear, maybe. But regardless, even if it doesn't, it's super important to weigh yourself every day, not for the things that you want. Like, it doesn't mean that yesterday was a bad day if you gain weight, or yesterday was a great day if you lose weight. I've had days where I eat in and out and I lose weight the next day. But it is good just to keep yourself on track, tracking information, tracking all of that stuff is good for you. But the real thing is the weekly averages, because you'll see a bit more of a clearer picture in your weekly averages versus your daily. Your daily can be weird. Water retention, glycogen, restoration, all of that stuff could, maybe you had a bad night's sleep, maybe you had a rough day at work, lots of stress, lots of cortisol running through your veins. Maybe your hormones are out of whack. For the women out there, maybe it's that time of the month. Your weight can be all over the place. That's not. So even though I highly recommend weighing yourself daily, don't be afraid of that number. I think it's good to be encouraged if it's a good number, but don't be discouraged, especially if you know the day before you did well. You said no to that sugary coffee. You said no to the donuts, no to the croissants, yes to the broccoli, yes to the chicken, yes to the fiber, no to the alcohol, yes to sleeping early. You know what I mean? Like, if you know you did well the day before, fuck the scale. It doesn't matter what it says, but it's still important to weigh yourself. Keep track. Sooner or later, you don't have to keep track of everything, but especially in the beginning, if you guys are on the journey, I think of this as, I don't know, maybe I'm at my halfway point, but it still feels like I'm in the beginning of my journey. So if you're there too, don't worry about it. Everything has to be specific to you. Nobody's going to be able to tell you what to do for you. You got to figure that out for yourself. People are going to give advice, especially me. I'm going to give my advice through the perspective of what's working for me, but you got to know what works for you. So, like, even for example, right now, this Japanese style walking, for me, 2.6 miles per hour flat is low intensity. 2.6 miles per hour at 10% grade, extremely high intensity. Well, not super high intensity, but it's exactly where I want to be, zone 2 cardio. And you just don't want to guess on things, you know. Get a fitness tracker. You don't have to get an Apple Watch or a Galaxy or a Pixel Watch. You don't need none of that if you don't have the money. You just need like a simple fitness tracker that can accurately track or generally track your heart rate, you know, your VO2 max, all that type of stuff. Because, yeah, and if you don't have a fitness tracker, the best way I can describe the Japanese walking and what you're trying to do is, on the 3 minutes that you're relaxing, you should be able to have a conversation. You should be able to sing your heart out, whatever. You should be able to do all that comfortably. Like, it shouldn't be hard. If someone was walking next to me, I should be able to have a conversation with them without being out of breath. And then those 3 minutes intervals of high intensity, whether that be introduced through incline or speed, you should be at a place where it's kind of hard to hold a conversation. You're not going to be singing your heart out. You can probably still kind of have one, but it'll be hard. So you'll see in the next 15 seconds, I'm about to go incline, that my breath will change a little bit. I won't be able to talk to you guys as clearly. I'll be huffing and puffing a little bit, but that's what you're trying to aim for. If you don't have a smartwatch, which I'm not wearing one right now, in case you want to figure out like where the heck is zone 2 for your cardio. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start a daily vlog. This is day number 1. I think you guys saw me walk my dog Danny in the morning, and then swim, do the jacuzzi. Now I'm doing a quick little Japanese style walk for 30 minutes. After this, take essentially my first meal of the day, which will be 2 scoops of whey protein with my first set of supplements and vitamins. This is just to kind of break my fast. I'll have my real meal around noon, maybe 1 o'clock. I'll show you guys what I'm eating. It's leftover meal prep, but still super good. I think I'm probably going to make some homemade tzatziki sauce. Really like Mediterranean Greek style food. It's gonna make my chicken taste real good. And I love broccoli, man. Broccoli with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little sprinkle of MSG if I want to. And it's amazing. So yeah, So if you can hear me right now, I'm kind of struggling to talk. This is zone 2 cardio. If I had my smartwatch on, I'm probably at around anywhere between like 125, 135 beats per minute. That's what you want to aim for. Supposedly it's when your body chooses not to burn carbs or glycogen and instead burn fat store. So that's getting in the weeds. That doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter as much as moving. I don't know why I said that's so weird. It doesn't matter as much as moving a lot, as much as you can every day, and just trying to be more mindful with what you eat. If you can't yet get to a place where you're eating a lot of whole foods, like maybe you're still eating junk food or processed food or fast food, that's literally okay, as long as you create a caloric deficit. I mean, there's been so many people who tried to show that Super Size Me documentary being full of crap by eating McDonald's every single day and showing that they can still lose weight, because it's all about creating a caloric deficit, not exactly what you eat. But eating whole foods, eating cleaner foods, eating unprocessed foods. I know I'm gonna sound like a parent right now, but it's honestly 1,000 times easier to eat less when you're eating whole foods and unprocessed foods, because things like apples and vegetables, or just like chicken, beef, turkey, just keeps you fuller for longer. It's plain and simple. And throughout these past 2.5 months, I would also say for people that are potentially in a similar position as I am, you do not have to kill yourself. I mean, what you need to do is figure out what can you the viewer, what can you do, or what can you imagine yourself doing on a daily basis consistently? Because whatever that answer is, like if you decide, all right, even though I love fast food and eating out, I love Mexican food, I love Chinese food, I love Thai food, whatever, I'm not gonna eat that anymore forever. If you honestly can't imagine yourself doing that, you're setting yourself up for failure. So you really gotta cater to yourself, tailor to yourself. What can you do, right? And that number or those things, it's gonna start to get bigger and bigger over time, right? Like today, if I say, do you think you can walk 15 minutes a day? Just 15. Morning, evening, 2 8-minute walks, whatever. If you can see yourself doing that every day, sweet, you can do that. You can keep it, you can maintain. But if you are accustomed to eating like 3,000 calories a day plus, and then you're like, you know what, I'm gonna cut down to 1,600, because that's what the app says. If I wanna lose 4 pounds every month or every week, I gotta eat 1,200 calories. That's like nothing, right? That's like a burger and fries and you're done. If you can't imagine yourself doing that, which honestly no one really can, you're gonna fail miserably. So figure out what you can do. So for me, oh my gosh. So for me personally, damn, I don't even know if my mic was picking anything up. So for me personally, I love chicken. I love beef. I love pork. I love all that stuff. But I honestly like chicken a lot. Like, if it's prepared well, chicken's awesome. I don't feel like I'm dying or starving. I love broccoli too, especially if it's a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and thrown in the air fryer for a little bit. Salt and pepper. I love that. So if you're hold up, set 4 of the Japanese style walking. If cutting your calories is already hard for you, don't follow the crazy folks that have like 8 packs and all that stuff, where they're eating bland ass boiled chicken and bland ass, steamed broccoli with 0 flavor. Salt and pepper is not your enemy right now.
calories are. So I don't eat bland food. What I try to do is try to eat less and try to eat more protein, try to eat less carbs. There's nothing wrong with carbs, but especially if I don't need them, if I'm not doing something insane where I need that energy that carbs provide, there's no reason for me to have a huge bowl of pasta, rice, potatoes, candy. None of that stuff matters. So yeah, so for me, that's a long story short. What I'm trying to say is I season my food well. Talking garlic, onion, salt, pepper, a little bit of oil. Stay away from seed oils. Use avocado oil, olive oil. Make your food taste good so that you can look forward to what you're eating. And then just try to eat a little slower. Try to eat a little bit more mindfully. And you should be good. But yeah, trying to go cold turkey and eating bland shit, that ain't gonna do any good for you. All right. Anyways, I got 2 more reps of the Japanese style walking, and I'm gonna relax before lunch. Maybe I'll probably show you guys what my protein and supplements I'm drinking.
All right, lunchtime. So this is how I like to try to make any meal healthy. Step 1 is getting my veggies in. So I just microwaved a bunch of frozen broccoli and I'm about to drain it. So I like to microwave it to get it soft and unthawed. Kind of shake off as much of the water as I possibly can do. Got that boy off. And then after that, I like to bring it into my air fryer. So I'm gonna try to spread this out evenly in the air fryer. Don't overdo it with oil, but we do want to get a little bit of oil. This is avocado oil, and I like to hit it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Suck with pepper. Hopefully I can do this gently. Yeah, so honestly I kind of season everything with salt and pepper, sometimes garlic. And I do 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. That should make the that should make the broccoli nice and crispy, yet still soft on the inside and tasty. Now for my protein, I have some leftover Panda Express. Obviously when you eat fast food, it's not going to be as healthy as preparing it yourself. And I had an expiring coupon. That's the reason why I have Panda Express. But I tried to go a little healthy. So I got their grilled chicken option. And I'm not going to put the teriyaki sauce on it. So according to pandaexpress.com, this is something like 60 grams of protein or something like that and 320 calories. So pretty solid, decent source for protein. I'm just gonna warm it up. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really need any extra sauce for this, but once the broccoli is done, throw the chicken on top of it. And if I was making my own chicken, which I'll probably do later tonight as a dinner, this is some not pre-cooked. I air fried this earlier in the week. This is chicken breasts, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and a little bit of soy sauce, and I air fried it. These are good to go. 45 seconds in the microwave and good as new. And most of the time I'll combine it with a homemade tzatziki sauce that I make with non-fat Greek yogurt. But my other go-to is this sugar-free sweet chili sauce. Look at this, 2 tablespoons, 5 calories. So I probably will douse maybe like 4 tablespoons onto my chicken and broccoli. That's 10 calories, which is nothing. You compare that to like any type of mayo-based sauce, like ranch or anything creamy, and that stuff is throwing like 200-300 calories onto your meal, which that's yeah. If you want to make yourself healthy while still having tasty food, I can eat Panda Express, I can have seasoned broccoli, and really the key is, hold on, let me flip the camera around so you're not just talking to nobody. Really the key is, can we reduce the calories? And yes, we can. 2 things I do usually is I'll cut the carbs. So, you know, this chicken broccoli, usually someone will eat it with rice, right? Chicken broccoli rice, or chicken broccoli pasta, or chicken broccoli with some potatoes or French fries. Cut that out. You're cutting out like 300-400 calories. And then the sauces, I mean, these things are already seasoned to hell with salt and pepper and garlic. We don't need an additional creamy ranch or anything heavy like that. So if we even add the sweet chili sauce that I was talking about, like this thing right here, that's only adding 10 calories. So the broccoli is probably 100 calories, if not less. The chicken is 320, so that's 420 together with the sauce. We're looking at a meal that's 430 calories about. Super high in fiber, super high in nutrients, super filling and satiating because we're eating like a cup of broccoli, and we're getting 60 plus grams of protein in the chicken. You're good to go. So some days when I'm feeling extra intermittent fasting, this is all I'll have for the rest of the day, and then I just supplement with green tea, water, apple cider vinegar, chicken bone broth, and maybe some popcorn or string cheese or beef jerky or something like that. But honestly, I can make this meal twice in a day and I'm still sub 1,000 calories. So that's basically how I've been able to keep my calories at an insanely low level. Like I'm probably averaging less than 1,200 calories a day. But I'm not feeling, starving. I'm not feeling like I'm not able to eat well. Because if I ate this meal 3 times a day, that's only like 1,300 calories, and I'm gonna feel like I'm living like a king. So, anyways, 6 more minutes for the broccoli. I'll catch up with you guys there. All right, air fryer broccoli just finished. So we're gonna grab that chicken from the microwave, and we're gonna combine that with, look at that, beautiful. Let me grab a fork. I'm gonna save a little bit of this broccoli for later, but I'll take half of it at least. Combine that. You know what? We're gonna eat all the broccoli. It just looks too dang good. Oops. Let me clean up that oil later, but look at that. It's our own chicken and broccoli. Look at that. So again, the macros, we got 420 calories because we're not going to add the sweet and sour sauce. 60 grams plus protein, high fiber, low carb, all of that good stuff, all of the nutrients in the broccoli. And yeah, this is turning fast food that's usually unhealthy. Hold on, let me try to get closer to this. This is turning fast food, which is usually extremely unhealthy for us, and turning it into a pretty healthy meal.
This looks like a spot. Let's go on. Follow my feet. Here.
It's evening time now, and yeah, about to hit the showers and go to bed. Got my 13,000 steps in. Did a little bit of rep work on like my things that I'm trying to rehab, like my bicep tendonitis and my tight Achilles and calves. And did some design work for one of my freelance clients, looking for some package design. And yeah, trying to wrap up the first day of this daily vlog challenge. Definitely not a very interesting day. Tomorrow is gonna be funner though, and more interesting because my parents' anniversary and going to our favorite Chinese food restaurant, seeing the damage it's gonna do to my diet. It'll be my cheat meal for the day. Also planned on doing breakfast with a couple of friends that I haven't seen in a while on Saturday morning. And then I'm gonna hit the gym with a couple other friends Saturday evening and swim some laps with them. They're trying to get into swimming, which should be fun. I'm supposed to be the one that's good at swimming, right? So hopefully I can it would be really embarrassing if I've been swimming for 2 straight months and they're faster than me, or it can go longer. But don't matter. It's not a competition or anything, but you know, I do want to be able to perform a little bit because I've been talking about swimming for 2 months. But yeah, anyways, day 1 concluding. I don't know if I'm actually gonna post it tonight, but I will post them every single day. So maybe I'll record everything and then post the next day while I record everything and then I post the next day. Maybe that'll be the cadence. Yeah. And also, if you're wondering why I'm walking around my living room and kitchen, I just kind of got into the habit of just like constantly moving and getting free steps in. Yeah. And I'm disappointed in the boys because we're supposed to play Call of Duty tonight. One of them is heading out for 3 weeks and we did not get a squad together, which is sad, but it's all good. We'll play when he gets back. Don't think you're ever going to watch this video, Louie, but have a safe trip. We'll see you when we get back, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.